In this particular video, I'm going to talk about system topics. Now, in my previous video, I've covered topics in general. Topics basically defines a path that the customer can take while interacting with Copilot. Basically, it defines the structure for your Copilot responses. Now, system topics are the common topics used in Copilot conversation. System topics basically comes out of the box. System topics are necessary to run your Copilot effectively. So it gives you the starting point, it gives you the escalation point, it gives you the point of unrecognized intent. It gives you the point of authentication. So there are various things which comes under system topics. Now, system topics triggers on specific events. System topics are basically available out of the box, and topics can be redirected to system topic by using the redirection mechanism. System topics cannot be deleted. Now, these are the list of various system topics which are available out of the box. Conversation start, end of conversation, conversational boosting, escalate, fallback, multiple topics matched, on error, reset conversation, sign in. Now, all the system topic has its own purpose. So let's go and see one by one. So first one, conversation start. So whenever your Copilot gets started, there is one topic which gets triggered, and that's a system topic because that will give you the starting point. Now, this topic is called as on conversation start. So it's a simple topic. You can customize it further. It just displays a message introducing you about the bot and giving you some context around the conversation. Now, basically, it is used for greeting users, introducing the bot, and it triggers when first the Copilot gets initiated. End of conversation. Now, if you want to end the conversation with the Copilot, there is a system topic which basically confirms with the user about the query resolution. Now, it can be triggered from a redirection as well, as you see in the screenshot over here. Like I can create, if I navigate to topic management, I can select end conversation, and then the topic will get redirected to end conversation, end of conversation topic. Now, it can be called from any topic. Why the end conversation is important? Because if you want to turn off the conversation with the Copilot, then that's an important point. So first we have seen the introduction, basically when the Copilot gets triggered or started, and then the next we saw end of conversation. Now the third one is conversational boosting. Now sometimes what happens is like the topic which you define within your Copilot may not be sufficient for the Copilot to get the response back to the user. Now, conversational boosting, basically it uses artificial intelligence. It uses generative answers in case the topic which needs to be triggered doesn't get triggered because of the trigger phrases, or if the bot doesn't understand the trigger phrases, and then it will try to utilize artificial intelligence to interpret what the user has said. So this is an important topic, conversational boosting, because this will help you get those additional insight with which Copilot is not able to create with the manual topic execution. Escalation. Now what happens when you have a conversation with the bot and then you're getting to a point of no return, or maybe you're not able to, or the bot is not able to resolve your query? Then if a user types in some phrases like can I talk to an agent, can I talk to a person, talk to someone, call back, call customer service, if you have those defined within your system, then it triggers the escalation topic. Now, escalation basically it notifies the user if they need to speak to human. Triggers when basically talk to agent or similar phrases are matched. It triggers when escalate system event is called. So again, this is a trigger based on either phrases or on basis of some event. Now, escalate system event is one of the event. Fallback topic. Now, fallback topic is basically a fail safe topic when the intent is unknown. Now, as we have seen, like the intent is unknown using the conversational boosting topic, whereby it uses artificial intelligence to interpret what did the user say. Now, similarly, fallback topic is basically a fail safe topic when the intent is unknown and appropriate AI response cannot be generated. Now, this is the last resort. So if the AI fails, if the topic doesn't match with a specific trigger phrases execution, then fallback topic comes into picture. Now what happens within a fallback topic is like if a user asks for a question and then the Copilot is not able to understand your question, then it will go into this fallback topic, and then it will ask you like x number of times. Now as you see over here in the condition, we have put fallback count is less than 3, so that means it will ask you again and again the same thing, to clarify did you mean, to clarify did you mean. So what happens is like the Copilot goes in that loop to further understand. Now if after 3 iteration it will not understand your intent, then Copilot will not be able to respond to your query. Now, it triggers when the Copilot can't match user's query for a topic. Now, basically, it notifies users that the query can be matched and then asks them to try again. Now, that iteration can be set, as I said to you, you can put that number. So, here by default, the number is 3. You can put 5 number, 6 number, and depending on those 4 or 5 instances, it will again and again ask the user, did you mean this? Did you mean that? If the trigger phrase are unknown. The initial unrecognized text entered by the user is stored in a variable called unrecognized trigger phrase. Unrecognized user input basically triggers the fallback topic, and the fallback topic does not have a trigger phrase in it. Okay, you can even reset a system fallback topic. So that's you can do multiple topics match. So what happens if there is a clash? Now you have created some custom topics, and then if there is a overlap between the phrases, so there is a setting within your custom topic creation whereby you can specify if there is a clash, then pick up this topic. Now when the multiple topics are matched, it basically it triggers when the bot matches multiple topic with incoming messages and needs to specify which one should be triggered, because now the bot will get confused. Now it basically provides an option to select either of the topics. So if you see over here, uh, we have triggered a couple of topics, and then within that topic, like say I have set in some phrase called as Girish multi just for testing purposes, and I have added this phrase in couple of topics. Now Giri multi topic 1, Giri multi topic 2. Now the bot has got confused, and the bot is asking the user, did you mean this or did you mean that? And depending on the path which we choose, the further execution will trigger. So that is also an option for you to resolve the multiple topics matched. Now on error, now if there is an intentional error or unintentional error, then it basically informs the user that an error has occurred. Now it triggers when the bot or Copilot encounters an error. Now, when you use the chat pane, the full error description is displayed as you see over here. This is I'm using in the development environment, so it is showing me the entire trace. But if you use in a published environment, whereby this is a uh, published on a demo website, so here it will give you a limited information, but quite possible that like you will be shown an error. Now in this case, what I've done is I have intentionally created an error. I have called a topic from that same topic again and again, and it has gone to an infinite loop, and then it executes 100 times in a row, and then it specifies that there's a cycle in the execution of the dialogue, and hence dialog execution will be terminated. Now what it displays, it basically gives you the error code, it gives you the conversation ID, it gives you the error timestamp. Now these are useful information if you want to debug, troubleshoot your flow or your Copilot basically, and you troubleshoot the actual flow of execution within your Copilot topic execution. Reset conversation. So what happens is this is also an important topic. This is a system topic which is inbuilt. It resets the conversation action, it resets the variable values. If you are using multiple variables within your topic, then it gets resetted. It forces Copilot to use the latest published content as well. So it can be basically triggered by redirection. So reset conversation. So what happens with reset conversation is that if you are simultaneously developing and building the Copilot application, and if you're testing it, sometimes the published code does not get displayed, or like it doesn't get committed, and then you will be seeing the older version of the Copilot in your different browser. So if you utilize this reset conversation functionality, then basically it tries to reset all the variable values, it tries to start from start, it forces the Copilot to use the latest published content. Now sign in, it is again it talks about authentication. So if you have a bot which you use it to sign in for you need to sign in to view the content or view the information, then this is an important uh, system topic. It basically prompts the user to sign in. Prerequisite authentication must be enabled. So that's a prerequisite. Basically, you need to have the authentication enabled, because if you do not have the authentication enabled, then there's no point in using this particular system topic. Now, it can be triggered at the start of Copilot, or it can be triggered on demand. It triggers when a node is reached which uses the authentication variable. Now, if the authentication is not configured, you will get these sort of errors. So, as you see over here, like in this particular bot, I haven't enabled the authentication. So, it will give you straightforward, give you an error that authentication is not configured for this bot. So that's about theory. So let's jump into the demo. So I'll pick up any one of the bots. So let me pick up Girish ID services. So this is one of the bot or Copilot. I'll go to settings and I'll see that this is from a classic setting perspective. So how should your Copilot interact with people? I've selected classic. Right. So going to topics. Now, if you go into the topics here, he will find system topics. Now, in the system topics, I have explained you all the system topics over here. Just have a look into this topic. So this is one of the topic, conversation start, and there is a three dot over here. So what I can do, I can view the detail of the topic. So if I click on this three dot, I will be able to see more information about the topic. And now I'll come back to the screen. I'll just go back again, and I'll show you what else thing we can do. So if I select system topic from the top, I can enable and disable. So I can turn on and off this. And if there are any errors, it will display errors over here, right? So I can selectively turn on and off the system topic. So this is a thing which we can do. Let's see in conversational boosting. Again, I can see details, and rest all for system topics I can see detail. Now let's jump back to the custom topic. If we go into the custom topic, so these are the different custom topics which I've created. Now if I select this three dot, I can make a copy. I can delete this custom topic as well, but for system topic I cannot do that, right? So whatever is there, I have to use it, or if I do not want to use it, I can just turn it off. Add a topic. If I click on add a topic, I cannot create a system topic. I can, whatever topic I create, either from blank or from create from description with Copilot, it will only create a custom topic. So system topic is whatever is there in the system. It is basically necessary to help your Copilot run effectively. Without them, your Copilot may not work as expected or intended or expected. And you cannot delete the system topics. Conversation start. So let's go into this conversation start. Now here, the second column is also important because it gives you that trigger. So it says conversation start has on conversation start trigger. And then if you hover mouse over here, it will tell you that the system topic triggers when the bot receives an activity indicating that this is the beginning of a new conversation. Similarly, end of conversation system topic is only triggered by a redirect action. So it will also tell you how you can trigger this, so whether it is automated, whether it is through redirection, or whether it is through some activity engagement. Escalation, the system topic is triggered when the user indicates that they would like to speak to a human agent. So if the bot is not able to resolve your queries, then you can utilize this particular topic. Conversation start. So let's go into one of the topic, conversation start. Now as you see over, it's a simple topic. There is a trigger, there is a message. Now when the bot starts, so if you just, I'll just reset this bot. So let me refresh this, and the first time the bot triggers, it will give you this message, right? Hello, I'm someone. And just as you're aware, I sometimes use AI to answer your questions and give you this information. Now from where these messages are coming, this is coming from here, right? So if you see over here, if I just click here, this is the same message. Now the only thing which is dynamics is this, right? So this is a dynamic, and it is making use of some variable. Now that variable is called as a bot variable, right? So we are making use of bot variable to put a dynamic content. Now the name, it is coming from Girish IT services, which is the name of this bot. So I can do whatever things I want over here. So let me just type in hello world. Okay, and just I'll just save this conversation start topic, and I'll just refresh this. So what happens is, after some time, once it is completely set up, I should be able to see the information. Now I'm refreshing it continuously, but I'm not able to see it. but after like two or three iteration I should be able to see this changes which I have made. So like this I can put a lot of messages. I can even extend it further. I can add further notes in the on conversation start topic. Now on conversation start, if I just click on change trigger over here, now I can change the trigger, but I would advise you not to touch the system topic, because this is what is required when some action happens, right? If I click on edit over here, it will show me the trigger properties. Now for conversation start, there is no specific trigger property because it is triggered on the event of the first Copilot load. So this is a very simple topic, conversation start. Let's jump into another topic, another system topic, end of conversation. Now in end of conversation, if I'm happy with all the Copilot responses, then I should be able to close the system. Now how does it trigger is like it says on redirect, so I can basically get it redirected to the end of conversation. So let me open in another tab the same Copilot, just to show you that redirection mechanism. So now we are going to use that same Copilot, Girish IT Services, in a different window. But then this time I'm going to edit a custom topic. And within that custom topic, I will be redirecting to the end of conversation. Now I'll just show you how to do that. So it's a very simple thing. You first select the Copilot which you want to edit, and then go to the topics, and then go into the custom topics. And once you go into the custom topics, so let me go into the topics, and let me go into the custom topics, right? And let me pick up any topic. So this topic, okay, cricket topic. Now here what I will do, I'll just click on add node, and then from here topic management, I will just say end current topic, end all topic, transfer conversation, end conversation. So I can just say end conversation, right? So I'll just say end conversation. It says thanks for selecting the topic, and then here I can select the properties, and then I can see end the conversation when the user is done interacting with the bot, or when the bot can't help the user any further. Channel specific behavior applies when conversation ends. Okay. So I can save this. Okay. So this is end conversation. Now this is end of conversation system topic, and this is the custom topic through which I'm redirecting it. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just type in say cricket over here just to start with a custom topic, and then it should show you thanks for selecting cricket topic, and then it should trigger the end of conversation topic, right? So this is how you basically use that end of conversation topic. uh, Let me go into the topic again, go into the system topic. Then we have conversational boosting. Now if I go to conversational boosting, I mentioned to you that if the topic which you have created, like the all the custom topics which you have created, let me show you all the custom topics. So these are the custom topics which you have created. Like there are 14 custom topic, and if none of the topic matches with what the user has typed in, then it will try utilizing artificial intelligence to create the generative answer. Okay. And if the say for this example, let me ask what is Copilot. Okay. Now, if I type in what is Copilot, and if there is no trigger phrases which match what is Copilot, then it will start looking into artificial intelligence. Now, here it has surfaced with Azure OpenAI, and then it has given me this response, right? And it has triggered this topic. Now, if you want to see which topics gets triggered, then what we can do, we can select track between topics. Okay. So if I type in cricket, then it will show me the cricket topic right over here. Now similarly, if I just type what is AI, and then it will start looking into artificial intelligence, and now conversational boosting topic has come up. Now what if I type in something gibberish, okay, and see what happens. Now here it says it has still gone to AI, and then it says it seems like SDS might be a typo or placeholder text. If you mean to ask something specific, could you please provide more details? So what it has done is it has utilized AI, but then it has used the conversational boosting topic. Now let me show you another topic, which is an escalate. So if I just say talk to human. Now, if I type in talk to human, so what happens? It has gone to escalate topic, and then escalate system topics basically we'll say escalating to a live agent. Okay. Now the escalating to live agent is not currently configured for this bot. This is what the message we have displayed. But then if you have any other system which gets paired with this particular bot or copilot, then you can extend this node further, right? So you can utilize that. But in my case, in the by default escalate topic, there is nothing which we can do. It is just a simple message. But if you want it to be redirected to, say, a Slack framework or a Dynamics 365 customer service or Salesforce or any other application, you can do that. Now, coming back to multiple topics match. So if there are topics which gets matched, then it will provide you an option. Okay. Now, how to demonstrate that? So if I go into topics and if I pick up, say, this cricket topic, now this cricket topic gets picked up if I type in cricket, right? Now if I go back and if I put another topic, say pizza ordering. Okay, so this is just a random example. Now here also, if I'll put a topic as cricket, now there is a confusion, right? So there is a cricket phrase in pizza ordering as well as in the cricket topic. So let's see what the copilot picks up. Okay, so let me refresh this copilot, and again I'll go here, I'll come to pizza ordering, go to edit, come here, click on advanced, include in multiple topics, click on save, and I'll go to cricket topic and click on edit and go to advanced, include in multiple topics matches, click on save. So like this you can do those changes. We will test this change, but what I'm going to do is I will go into another topic of a system topic, and I will show you error on error. So what happens if you encounter an error, then it will throw you this it will redirect you the system topics, and then from here you can set up the variable value, check out the conditions, and then you can specify what kind of error has occurred. Now there is a by default like the system.error.code, so there's the power effects and then conversation id, current time. So these are the variable which you can utilize to show the details. Okay, and also you can log this error into different custom telemetry event. Now the log custom telemetry event, if I go into the properties, you can specify what do you want to send across. So you can specify error message, system.error.message, error code, utc time, conversation id. So all this information you can specify, and also you can log this error in a third party system or maybe an azure application insight, right? So these are the different system topics. Now there are other system topics like sign in. Now our bot currently does not have the sign in mechanism, right? Now here in the sign in mechanism, what happens is, like, if you need to be authenticated, then you need to use this sign in topic. Now in my bot, like if I say Girish id services, currently it is not authenticating, right? Now if I just create a topic, a custom topic, okay, so let me create a topic, just blank topic, and I'll call it as demo auth. Okay. And if I just type in demo auth, just a one trigger phrase just for demonstration purpose, and I'll just click on save. And I add a node. And here if you click on advanced, here you will see a lot of things which you can add, like activity event, telemetry event, send http. You can call an action, you can go into various topics, you can go into variable management, you can ask with adaptive card. But the thing which I'm looking for is basically authenticating, right? Now if I want the system to be authenticated, then what are the things which I can specify? I'll say go to another topic and I'll say sign in. Okay, now this is the topic through which I'll be able to force the user to sign into the system, right? Now let me type in demo auth, and then it will force user to sign in. But the issue over here is we haven't enabled authentication, and that's why authentication is not configured for this bot error message has come up. Now, how do you set up authentication? You click on settings, you go to security, and then from there you go into authentication, and then you specify what kind of authentication you want. So in this example, I can select Teams Power Apps authentication, uh, Mentor ID authentication in Teams and Power App, and click on save. And just click on save, and then from this point onwards, it will authenticate the user who is logging into this particular bot. It might take a while for these changes to persist, but I'll just refresh this and show it to you. Demo. And let me publish this as well. Okay, coming back to that previous example, let's see whether that cricket has been triggered or not. That multiple topic match. Now, in the previous example, I've seen that that cricket topic which we have typed in, whether it has executed or not. So if I just type in cricket, then it will says multiple topics match. Now, multiple topics matched is triggered. So basically, this topic will specify you there is a multiple topic match conflict between couple of topics, cricket topic and pizza ordering. So which one would you want to prefer to use? So I'll just say pizza ordering, and then it will go into that pizza ordering topic. So like this, we can have multiple topics matched, basically resolved. Now, from a demo auth perspective, like say we were just demonstrating the authentication mechanism. So I just typed in demo auth. Now it says authentication is not configured for this bot. Authentication not configured. So what we need to do is we need to just go into the settings, go into the security, which we have already done. We have gone into authentication, and then we have set Microsoft Enter ID authentication in Teams and Power Apps. So what we need to do is we need to publish this bot. So we have already published this bot before, and now it is already picking up the context of the logged in user. Now this scenario is useful, or we can demonstrate this scenario when we have something with regards to authenticating to a third party application, or authenticating to say SharePoint. Okay, so if you want to connect a knowledge base of SharePoint, then what we do is like we use authentication authenticate manually, and then with that we can use either of the service providers over here, right? Generic OAuth 2, AD with certificates, ADV2. So like this, we can use, and once we use this, then the system will ask you to authenticate. Now, I've already covered this previous video with regards to authentication, so you can have a look into the connecting SharePoint knowledge source. From there, you will come to know about how do we use authentication. So we cannot use authentication for no authentication and uh, Power Apps Teams authentication settings. But if we use it for the custom authentication, then this will pop you a button which will give you to sign in, right? So that's all about the topic. So now I think we have covered almost everything from a system topic perspective. Now we have as covered Escalate, we have covered sign in, reset conversation. So these are the some of the system topics. Like these are there are 9 topics currently available out of the box, which will help run Copilot effectively. You cannot delete a system topic, but you can do a whole bunch of things. You some of the system topics are triggered automatically based on some event. Some of the system topics can be triggered on demand, like by using redirection, or by using an authentication mechanism, or maybe an event occurred just because of some errors within the system. So like this, you can utilize system topics. So thanks for watching.